And good morning, everybody. I am 10 Tampa Bay meteorologist Rich Fields here in the 10 Tampa Bay newsroom on a Saturday morning. Barely a soul here, just the Saturday morning crew, and most of them are out at breakfast right now. We got another newscast coming up at 10 o'clock, but this is the time of the day we like to give you some insight to what's going on along the coast for beach and boating festivities. Going to be a really nice day, as a matter of fact, today. Our flow is changing considerably, and we're going to see things change up from what we've been having, sort of a westerly to easterly flow. It's going to change up completely to more east to west, a typical summertime pattern for us here in the Tampa Bay area. So let's go through some of the particulars and start with some live shots in around the Tampa Bay area. We always like to show you what's going on cloud cover wise and along the beach and so forth. Not a whole lot of cloud cover to talk about. There's the shot from Clearwater Beach looking north at what's left over there, that cloud cover you see in the picture. That was from some leftover storms that we had up in the Crystal River area, actually north of Crystal River through the Nature Coast, part of the northern Nature Coast area. But Clearwater Beach is going to be very nice today. Not going to see any rain activity till late in the afternoon. You'll be home for dinner by the time most of that breaks out. Same for this shot from the Bellwether Beach Resort camera looking south along St. Pete Beach. Really nice conditions today. I think the Gulf temperature is still hovering around 89 degrees. We'll check on that here in a minute. There's a shot from the Mahaffey Theater camera looking out toward the pier, the St. Pete Pier, the brand new St. Pete Pier. Well, it's a year or so old, but nonetheless, it's still a new pier. But that's Tampa Bay, Bay and Inland Waters at a light shop. There's the satellite and radar. Not much really to talk about here. We do have some spotty thunderstorms off on the east coast out over the Atlantic right now, and that's going to be our flow today. We're going to see things propagate from east to west, just like that, and with most of the activity lining up in the center of the state, the spine of the state, as we get the two sea breezes starting to collide. Let's go in a little closer here. On Tampa Bay proper, just some cloud cover moving in and out of the area, and you see those showers up in your upper left-hand corner dissipating off Crystal River and portions of Cedar Key. They did get some rain out of that early this morning, but really hardly anything measurable. Let's talk about Futurecast. Really nothing going to happen until about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then it's spotty and showery at best. Put it back into motion. There's nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now we're starting to get a little more moisture in the heating of the day and the bubbling up of those thunderstorms. There's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Now we're starting to see a little heavier rainfall, and some of it moving back toward the Tampa Bay area, moving our direction. By 8 o'clock, it has moved from the center of the state to the west side of the state, moving closer to the Tampa Bay area. By 10 o'clock, just some spotty shower activity offshore, a lot of cloud cover, and maybe some showers south of Lake Wales and the Lake Placid area. But after that, it clears out fairly nicely to partly cloudy skies overnight, and then we don't see any activity until about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see some shower activity lining up through portions of Pasco, Pinellas, and northern Hillsborough County by about 2:45, and just some spotty activity out here through some of the inland communities. Rip current potential along the Gulf today is at a low, moderate along the Atlantic side. Not a big deal for us today on the Gulf side. And here's the overall beach forecast. Looking for a daytime high today along the coast at about 89 degrees. So very little cloud cover, and UV index is up there at about a 10, good solid 10. And yet water temperature has been hovering at about 89 degrees, and that's exactly where we're at this hour. So let's go along with some of the beach forecasts. We'll start with Venice Beach. 91 for the daytime high today with just a 20% chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm. Let's move up the coast a little bit to Siesta Key. 92 for the daytime high, 30% chance of rain. Winds are going to be out of the west at about 10 miles an hour once that sea breeze kicks in. St. Pete Beach, about a 50% chance of seeing a scattered shower or thunderstorm. Again, that's going to be late in the day. 90 for the daytime high at St. Pete Beach, up toward Clearwater Beach. Also 90 for the daytime high, 40% chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm. And again, these are going to be late in the afternoon. So Most of the beaching activity will probably be done by the time any shower thunderstorm activity starts to pop up. I show you the wind maps here, so you can see the overall flow is coming out of the south and east for most of the day. I'll put things into motion and get it later in the afternoon, and we start to see along the coast how things start shifting just a little bit, and that sea breeze starts to kick in, and wham, there you go. Certainly by 7 o'clock at night, the sea breeze has been in full-fledged westerly flow for a couple of hours by then. So here's the marine forecast for the boaters. We'll get to tides here in just a little bit. Marine forecast, southeast winds turning westerly once that sea breeze kicks in at about 5 knots. Bay and inland waters seas at about 1 foot. Bay and inland waters smooth. No advisories for the Gulf. And we'll go through some of the tides for boaters as well. So Paso Grill, you've got a low tide coming up this afternoon at 3:25 p.m. St. Pete Beach, low tide at 4:55 p.m. Johns Pass, you guys will see a low tide today at 2:51 p.m. Clearwater Beach, we'll see a low tide at 2:22 p.m. And Crystal River, we'll see a high tide this morning just before 11 o'clock coming up at 10:57 a.m. And there's your overall 7-day forecast. Partly cloudy, scattered showers and thunderstorms today, late in the day for us here along the coast, along the Gulf Coast. 40% chance of rain for us downtown. 95 for the daytime high. Tomorrow, almost a carbon copy of today. Again for tomorrow, 95 for the high. A 50% chance of rain tomorrow. And again, the flow will continue to be east to west right on through, well, certainly through Thursday and Friday of this coming work week. And then Monday, not much change, 94 for the daytime high, 50% chance of rain. Tuesday, 94 for the daytime high, 60% chance of rain. Rain chances really start bumping up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Look at Wednesday and Thursday, 70% chance of rain, and by Friday, a good 80% chance of rain here in the Tampa Bay area. All right, let me pick up my phone here and take a look at some folks chiming in here. Mary Lou Cleveland is watching. Dale Black, thank you guys so much. Alan Ray, Joe Crum, Barbara Bryan. Hi guys, how you doing? Robert Aldridge, wonderful view. Yeah, you know, we've got some really nice, really good stuff for the eyeballs around here in the Tampa Bay area. I mean, it's pleasing to the eye just to drive around, going to and from work, and all the water. It's just such a huge waterside community. It's just crazy. Really pretty. Pat Whitman is watching. Jave Robinson, Heather O'Neill Fuentes. Let's see if there's any weather questions. Nancy Reidenbach, hi Nancy. Evan Crary, Patricia Serrano. I don't see any weather questions really. Everybody just chiming in that they're watching. We appreciate that so much. We do the Beach and Boating Report every Saturday and Sunday at 9:30 a.m. And certainly if you have any questions, you can chime in at those times and see what's going on. Anna O'Berry, Janine Fleckenstein, Barbara Ursig, Linda Butters, Renata Dalton, Peggy Russell. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. This little broadcast that we've done here, once I'm done, will live here on our Facebook page. Make sure you like us, subscribe to us, follow us, not only here but on our YouTube page as well. And that way, anytime we do anything live, anybody, whether it's breaking news or whatever it might be, it'll pop up on your phone, and you'll be able to chime in and watch us live and see what's going on. So a much better week than we had last week. Last week we saw 4 water spouts in 3 days, was it? 4 water spouts in 3 days, I think it was. If you missed some of the action, I do have video of the Clearwater Beach water spout. Let me play that for you. If you're from out of town, you may not have seen this, but wow, really cool stuff. Take a look at that. Let me back it up a little bit here for you so you can take a look at this thing in full-fledged motion. This is from the Wyndham Grand Hotel, looking over Pier 60, looking out north of Clearwater Beach, and you can see that water spout, and you can see it churning up the water out there. And then as the water spout starts to retract a little bit, keep moving the camera to keep it in position. As the water spout retracts right there, you can still see on the water though, the rotation, the turbulence of that connected spout. And then it blows on land. Watch this. The big building you see there, that's Mandalay Shores, north end of Clearwater Beach. And then you see some of the sand flare up, and then it goes right behind Mandalay Shores, and you'll see the sand pop out right behind Mandalay Shores very faintly. And it keeps going, and according to the National Weather Service, we are going to officially call that a land spout. A land spout. So there you go. We had 3 of those in 4 days all over the area. Destin had man, some of the best video I've seen of a water spout in a long, long time out of Destin, Florida, too. So there you go. We will be back on the air on 10 Tampa Bay. Angie and I will be on at 10 a.m. this morning. And I will do this beach and boating again tomorrow for you. Sometime, let's see, it'll be at 9:30 again tomorrow for you. Right here on Facebook and YouTube. Until then, I'm going to leave you with this shot. Folks seem to like it a lot. So we'll see you on TV.